Welcome back to Closing Bell on Cheddar News, everyone. Let's take a look at what is shaking out in the world of IPOs, startups, and beyond. Ghost Financial is cooking up some new funding. The platform announcing it's raised $2.5 million to support kitchens by offering a series of financial products, including insurance, payroll, and credit cards. Well, joining me now is John Meyer, CEO and founder of Ghost Financial. John, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming on the show. Look, I know everyone was taking advantage of ordering in during this pandemic, hence Ghost Kitchens playing a key role here. Talk to me about why your company is coming out of stealth now and what exactly it's offering to some of these kitchens.
Well, it's first of all, it's great to be here. It's great to see you again, and great to be back on the show. Over the last 5 years, there's been a sort of secret, under the table, just renaissance of what we call ghost kitchens popping up in the thousands across America. And what we're doing with Ghost Financial is we're really building what I like to call, I'd say, the financial and business backbone of what research is showing is now going to be a $1 trillion ghost kitchen industry by 2030. And the reason why ghost kitchens are so important these days is it's for the first time in human history brought the cost to start a restaurant from, let's say, $500,000 for a brick and mortar restaurant to now any what I call foodie with a dream can literally start a restaurant in their city for maybe $25,000. And so what we're doing with Ghost Financial is we're providing products such as cashback credit cards, payroll, insurance, to really support these new ventures as they grow and scale and really just transform the food and restaurant space as we get into this new decade.
Interesting. So what are some of the biggest barriers, John, to opening a ghost kitchen? I asked for the small business owner out there who might want to get in, but also, of course, some of these big companies. We had heard years ago that Travis Kalanick was starting a new startup focused specifically on ghost kitchens.
Yeah, great question. My own ghost kitchen restaurant here in Austin, Texas, has actually been for the last year partnered. We're with Travis's company, CloudKitchens. We use them essentially as our landlord. And so the barrier to entry to start a restaurant right now is really just an idea for a restaurant, a menu, a little bit of funding, maybe up to $25,000, and then a partnership with a real estate company like CloudKitchens or other competitors of theirs like Reef or Kitchens United to really jumpstart your own restaurant in as little as 30 days. I mean, I got mine up in about 45 days with no external funding.
What kind of food are you serving, John?
It's a restaurant called Keto Kitchen, so it's all low carb foods, and obviously we had a lot of great success with it in launching it last January in 2021. But more importantly, I'd say my learnings, going from a seasoned tech entrepreneur to a food entrepreneur has led to Ghost Financial.
Here's another question for you. Clearly, your company, you have partnered with Travis Kalanick's company, CloudKitchens. In the past, is Travis Kalanick an investor in your company now, Ghost Financial? And what sort of advice have you gotten from Travis Kalanick, if you have, when it comes to the ghost kitchen space?
Well, the one thing I can say about my time spent with Travis Kalanick is that he definitely believes in the future of ghost kitchens, given that, he's gone all in on CloudKitchens as a company. His firm is now valued at $15 billion, really just for providing the empty, sort of up-to-code, ready-to-use kitchen space for these foodies with the dream to start their own ghost kitchen restaurants. And so he's not an investor in us yet. We welcome it. And I'll probably reach out to him today and ask.
Okay, well, you guys should come on the show together and talk to us about this concept and what you're doing, because we do know that more and more it is permeating people's everyday lives. Another question for you, John. Do you basically facilitate other restaurants going through a ghost kitchen, for instance, yours? Are you just focused on your own brand and your own food, or will you accept other vendors coming through your own ghost or cloud kitchen?
Great question. So with Ghost Financial, we're purely focused on supporting existing and some new restaurant ventures that either need help scaling, expanding, or fighting back against some of these companies like DoorDash that are stealing upwards of now 40% of revenue by having new restaurants or ghost kitchens use things like our cashback card for inventory expenses, taking the nation's, hundreds of billions of dollars a year spent on food inventory. For many restaurants, that's 5 or 6 figures a month, putting it on a cashback card. And our pitch to restaurants with that card product is essentially just plug our card into your workflow, pay for your food inventory this way, and we just sort of rain free money from the sky for you as a restaurant. That's essentially the pitch.
All right, John Meyer, CEO and founder of Ghost Financial. John, always good to see you. Thanks so much for coming on. We hope you'll come back with Travis.